We are practically only 2 days away from Christmas Day 2021, and I decided I had to feature to introduce all of you on my channel to Billy Lockett and Violet Skies. Billy Lockett individually sings on his own, but he's teamed up in March of 2021 with Violet Skies, and they came together to sing Talk, which is the video you're going to watch now. He's a hidden gem. He's from Northampton in England, and Violet Skies is Welsh. And I'm going to call her the new Shirley Bassey in 2022 because she's going to propel herself that everybody will be like, wow, what a voice, because we have Tom Jones, we have Shirley Bassey, but now we have Violet Skies. And trust me, the two of them in 2021 are going to blow your mind with all that's coming. And on my channel, I'm going to feature them a lot. So hello, Violet Skies, you're not left out. But it was Billy Lockett's voice, and I watched one or two of his older tracks, and I thought, good grief, how do you only discover this guy and not realize of his existence? Because with a voice and his piano technique, he's one of those guys that said himself, quote unquote, I need to get out of my bedroom to show the world and show myself particularly what I have to offer. And by God, am I glad, Billy Lockett, when you were young, you got out of your bedroom. I think everybody sings you get the image of singing in hairbrushes in the bedroom and writing songs with their guitar, and maybe you had a little laptop piano thing and you were working away. But I'm glad you came forth. You're Northampton's biggest secret. You really are. And I am so delighted I came across your charismatic voice. Violet Skies as well. As always, everybody, this video is in over 16 languages. I want the world, because it's a world audience that listen to my channel. I'm heading towards 4,000 subscribers, which is phenomenal. I got nearly 1,000 in the last month. I think everybody's Christmas wish has been, let's support this channel. So if you like this video, comment, like, and yes, support, please. But Violet Skies, what a voice. I heard one track that I just went, I wish I never reacted to it and had seen it. But what I will do is react to your wonderful, wonderful EP that's out there. But the focus today is on Billy, who wrote the song. He's teamed up with Violet. Descriptions in the description attached to this video, as always. Just sit back, I have the lyrics, and let's enjoy and be blown away on Christmas week, stepping 2 days towards Christmas Day, with two incredible, and I'm going to put them under the banner, English stars that will blow your mind with their voices. It's almost angelic, individually and together. I don't know. I'm just waiting to shut up and listen to this. So take it away, Billy and Violet, and I'll be back with the lyrics, my interpretation. Take it away. Bit of a hiccup. Actually, there is. Oh.
Where do you go? Where do you go when you look at me like that? Like that. And how can I know? How can I know when you're holding your words back? Like that. 'Cause I'm trying my best to love you, instead I'm crying. And you're terrified I'm giving you time, but you're pushing me aside for nothing. I'm listening whenever you're ready to talk. And I love you, yeah, you know I'll always be yours. But it kills me, 'cause you're not yourself anymore. Still I'm listening whenever you're ready to talk.
Something ain't right. Something ain't right, and it's weighing me down. No sound. Wish you could read my mind. Wish you could see the signs, 'cause I'm leaving
trying my best to love you instead. I'm crying, and you're terrified. I'm giving you time, but you're pushing me aside for nothing. I'm listening whenever you're ready to talk. And I love you, and you know I'll always be yours. But it kills me, 'cause you're not yourself anymore. Still I'm listening whenever you're ready to talk to me. 'Cause I'm hoping, wishing, praying, are you ever gonna talk to me? Yeah, I'm hoping, wishing, praying, are you ever gonna talk to me? 'Cause I'm trying my best to love you instead. I'm crying, I'm listening whenever you're ready to talk. And I love you, and you know I'll always be yours. But it kills me, 'cause you're not yourself anymore. Still I'm listening whenever you're ready to talk.
Isn't it incredible that you just trip over two wonderful artists like them and think, together they're incredible, individually they're incredible. And I'm so proud to bring them on board my channel just before the new year, because in January I should be featuring them individually again. They're addictive. Their music's addictive. His songwriting skills are addictive. And Billy couldn't have picked a better voice to have talked his way through that song. It's a bit of a bad pun, but I'm being serious. It's just a beautiful marriage of voices. So congratulations to two artists that I am super excited about I came across. Let's get into the lyrics as always, because very beautiful lyrics, I have to say. He's a real poet, this Billy guy. Where do you go, Billy starts, where do you go when you look at me like that? And how can I know? How can I know you're holding your words back like that? It's all in a look, isn't it? When we want recognition, when we want comfort from somebody, it's always give me something, not just a text on the phone. Do you know how many people tell me that they're so in love with their partners, and when they get a text, they get all super excited and jelly-like, and they go, oh, that's great, that's great. And I remember saying to a friend recently, but do you get like this when you meet them in a one-to-one? Do you get all? And they went, no. And it's really strange how social media has affected people. And I said, so when you're sitting with the person you're with, you don't get all jelly-like? Because I'm used to him, but texts mean a lot more to me. Well, I'm the opposite. I think one-to-one, and that, you know, wondering about, do they really like me? And when they're away from me, do they? I love that guessing game. I do. I enjoy that. It's what keeps it alive. So it goes on to the pre-chorus. The pre-chorus. What? I think this coffee, everybody, is far too strong. The pre-chorus, Billy Lockett. Because I'm trying my best to love you instead. I'm crying. You're terrified. I'm giving you time, but you're pushing me aside for nothing. So he's in a situation where there's quietness, there's distance. But that, I always judge a situation like this, not always to be bad. There's a lot of people together, and the other person, like my partner doesn't send too many texts and ring me up and say, oh, I'm missing you, come home, or there's none of that. It's very like the best of friends under one roof, living a good life, solid life, and very happy. But other people need reassurances, and they wonder, and they go into, what's going on here? What's going on? I tend not to think too much in a relationship, because that time and energy is wasted energy for me, emotionally and physically. I put it into doing my videos. So it depends, but at the moment he's still wondering, poor guy. And it continues, I'm listening whenever you're ready to talk, and I love you. Yeah, I know I'll always be yours. But it kills me because you're not yourself anymore. I'm still listening whenever you're ready to talk. So there's a situation with his loved one. And again, a lot of girls are becoming very independent where they don't feel that neediness to ring or text or explain themselves. They just need quality time. It's about empowerment now, I think, with the girl's situation here. She's just wanting distance to think things through. Do I want a relationship? Do I not? Because years ago, every girl wanted a relationship. Fast forward, a lot of independent women are out there and they're just thinking about, does it fit into my plans? It's different. It's really different. It's just not just the work ethos, just how they think now. So it goes on to Violet with Billy. Something ain't right, something ain't right, and it's quietening me down. No sound. Yes, you can read my mind. Yes, you can see the signs. 'Cause I'm leaving you out. Closed from not knowing. So it's a predicament of not knowing, and this time the shoe is on the woman's foot. It isn't the man we're thinking about. It's him thinking, oh, is she gonna wear those shoes and walk towards me and we be? He's wanting a lot more, she's wanting a lot less. So they're in that, is it gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen? Does it fit in? It's very much in vogue with how people think today. And that's the wonderful thing I love about Billy's lyrics. They're very in vogue with both sides, how even in this song, how the woman thinks. It's not just about him. It's showing that the woman wants time and is distance. So many songs I react to always say from the man's perspective, and very much we're getting from the woman's. So we continue again. Billy and Violet singing, 'cause I'm trying my best to love you instead. I'm crying, you're terrified, I'm giving you time, but you're pushing me aside for nothing. Sometimes just because a person takes longer to decide what they want doesn't mean they're pushing you aside. And sometimes it's better to salvage a friendship or something if you really love them. You won't just throw them away and disown them. If it doesn't work out for you the way you want, then you've got to be the big person and say, right, I'll give you a bit more time, but then I'm looking something else. And obviously you just need to be in your own company for a while. But I prefer not to be hanging on. One of them has to make the break here. So what does it say? Again, they're both saying, 'cause I'm hoping, wishing, praying. Are you ever going to talk to me? Yeah, I'm hoping, wishing, praying. Are you ever going to talk to me? 'Cause I'm trying my best to love you instead. I'm crying. So it's got to the point where the distance is getting longer, the pain is getting worse, the emotions are coming up, and it's, come on, give me a sign. But she's still deciding. And guys, that happens with a lot of girls today. And it's a wonderful insight into the other side of things, that they're now taking twice as long because they're the ones who have to get married, have to carry the kids, have to run the household. There's a lot of decisions. Do I want my independence? Do I want to travel the world? Do I want to be with my friends? Be a later mother? It's all out there happening. So in the end, to conclude, I'm listening whenever you're ready to talk, and I love you. So talking is very important. Thanks for listening. Hope you liked the video, introduction to Billy and the incredible Violet Skies. Looking forward to 2022 already, and that's just after these 2 days. It's like jumping over a fence into the new year, and I shall run all the way through the next 12 months playing lots of music from these artists. Until then, I hope you've enjoyed Northampton's, England's biggest underrated secret until 2022, and the Welsh phenomenon